Hi, this is Anthony Chapman with McCarthy Internet and Technological Solutions, and I'm here to discuss the website of RevHoney, our client, and hopefully give some good feedback and background as to how they can both improve and continue to strengthen any issues or concerns that they might have with their website. So we'll just jump right into it. Right off the bat, I'd like to say that it's nice that RevHoney has their own domain name. I know some websites will say, they might say RevHoney USA or RevHoney America or something, so it is nice for the users to just see RevHoney as the product and type it in and just go right to the web page. So first we will discuss some accessibility items. First off, the website itself, it looks like you can navigate it really easily. Just by scrolling down, you are able to access everything and click on everything. Everything has a little pop-up, so as I go to click on it, the cursor changes from a pointer to the hand, which means I can click on it and interact with it, and that's really nice. That's nice for the user. And then as we scroll down, we have options of choosing from products and being able to use them, and then there's information about, it looks like honey and health, and then honey as a product in general. So that's all very nice. And then even it looks like clicking on the RevHoney logo probably takes us directly back to the website. So as far as the main web page, I would say the accessibility part of that is pretty good. The main meat and potatoes of the concern is obviously going to be at the top, where we have these drop down boxes. Some of the drop downs, or it looks like one of them actually has choices. It looks like you can click on honey products and it'll give you 3 choices. And so the accessibility part of that looks good. I can just go and click on it. If we go and click on, for example, honey and health, it's probably going to take us to the web page where it explains what honey is, how it's made, what is a superfood, things like that. So as you go, these are questions that someone might ask, and it looks like RevHoney has already taken the first step in answering those questions and giving the users the information that they need. I will say something to improve on here is that this particular tab is quite bland. It just has these questions and words, and there's not really any pictures, although something I should have mentioned before, these side borders that scroll as you scroll down, that's actually really, that's very beautiful. I do enjoy that. There's not many websites that do that correctly, but it looks like RevHoney does. And another good case in accessibility is going to the contact drop-down box, and it shows here everything is very nicely laid out. You go in, type your name, email address, and subject, and it even gives you their address and a phone number, and I have called that number, and it goes right directly to the owner of the company almost. So as far as accessibility, in general, I would say the overall design of the website for accessibility is really good. If we go, I'm trying to go back to the home page, and it hasn't done that. If I can. So there's an accessibility issue. For some reason, menu has worked on other parts of this website, but it does not work on contact information. So, but clicking on home does. But anyway, as far as the accessibility, everything is readily available. I don't have to worry about trying to find it. And then the main concerns that I have are on pages that are blank. bland, such as under Honey and Health, and even the Honey Company could use a few more pictures, visual aids, something more like that, because it basically do exactly what was done on the home page. Here, under the Honey Company drop down, we have a lot of pictures at the top, and it is nice that we have a picture of the founders of the company, and then some paragraphs pointing to how honey is made and what it looks like, which leads me into more of how I'm going to talk about design. The overall website design is colorful, accessible, very well laid out. The contrast in colors is never just over the top. Oh, once again, I tried to click on menu and it won't. Maybe menu is this box going across, I'm not sure. But we're going to go home, and the design of the website is just very colorful and really appealing to the eye. So there's no real big issues there. The one thing I will say is that everything seems very linear down a straight column, and it may be more attractive. It just all seems very mathematical and precise, and it wouldn't hurt to have some things going out to the side, like a little sidebar that says, here's some information, click on this to view more. Or if you hover over, like this drop down menu comes over, it might be nice to include something that kind of comes over here so that it's not blocking your picture here, which you still want users to focus on as they're looking at it. And we will go to the store for this part of it, since this website is geared toward both giving information and selling to people. And we will see that as far as the design of being able to shop for RevHoney products, it's all right there in front of you. Prices, exactly what you're buying, how many are in a pack. That design aspect is just phenomenal. And the one thing I will say again, it seems once you get to the bottom of the page, it's just kind of cuts off. It's bland, and it kind of just leaves you with like, oh, maybe there should be more. So one thing about design that I will say about all of these drop-down menus is that you could do that boilerplate solution that most company websites have at the bottom, where it says about us, subscribe, how to contact us, our history, things like that. These are quick little menus, so that could all be placed down here out of sight for people to see. And once you scroll from the top to the bottom of the page, you find that you don't, if you don't have to scroll back up to the top of the page, it makes it easier for you, because you see, oh, I now want to learn about history. I don't have to scroll to the top of the page and click on history. I can just click on it right here at the bottom. So that might be something to look into. And then we will go home once more, and we move on to some of the access for today's world. It includes mobile solutions. I haven't found where it says basically connect with us. That's a very common thing to do in today's society, is to connect via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't believe there needs to be a RevHoney app by any means, but it may be beneficial to look into investing in the actual the internet market to reach out to more people that way. So that is something to definitely work on. That could even be its own tab, but what I would say is it's probably more important to be able to click on a tab, go to that page, and then it will say something like connect with us, or find out where we're giving out samples of RevHoney or things like that by signing up or liking us on Facebook or following us on Twitter. So as far as that's concerned, that could definitely be something to be improved upon. Overall, as I'm just scrolling randomly through this website, it's very well done. It doesn't need a lot of improvements, and I would give it a solid B plus for all that it offers. It would have, like I said, it would have an A if it had the mobile solutions aspect, if it could linearize the web page. I know that that's probably more of a preference thing, but like I said, if everything is so column, if it appears like a column and it's just stacked, then it loses a little bit of appeal. So it'd be nice if things could drop down and then branch out to the sides and keep from avoiding the main picture here. And then last but not least, we go back to the accessibility aspect. One thing I forgot to mention was when you hover over something, it has the little hand, but there's no little brief description about what you're about to click on to help with people who might not understand that hand means that you can click on it and it'll go to that page. Like it should say, if you hover over it, it'll say click here to learn more about honey drinks, something like that. So that's something as far as the accessibility. But so that's most of what I have for RevHoney, and we look forward to doing business with you and hope that you will consider our suggestions. Thank you.